Well, hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. So this morning I can't really travel very far because I'm waiting on the girls coming down. So what I thought I'd do is, why don't we try macro photography? And what I'll do is I'll try macro photography in the garden. It's been, oh crikey, over a year since I've done it. So let's give it a try and let's see what we can find in the garden this morning. Alright, so I missed the butterfly. I was too slow, but there's 2 or 3 wee insects here, and there's, looks like, I don't know if it's a wasp or a bee underneath. So what I'll try and do is see if I can focus on it. I'm using my viewfinder. Let's see if we can get this bee in shot. Alright, this is really tricky, especially when I've not done this for a while. Right, so I'm just going to take a quick shot. I'm just checking my settings. Oh wow. Right, okay, so just to show you what I've done, I've got a 200th of a second shutter speed. I've got f8 and I've got ISO 200. There's another bug on the leaf. Come on. So I've actually set, because I'm handheld, oh, and I've lost the bug. So because I'm handheld, I've set my lens to autofocus just now. So there's a wee wasp over there. What I'm trying to do is make sure I try and catch them head on. So that could be quite nice. Right, so what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make sure I'm not putting too many highlights on each of the insects so that you get a kind of white burst. So what I'll do is I'll keep looking for insects around here. I'll take some shots. So these shots that I've already taken, I'll share them with you now, and then I'll move to another area and I'll just wait, and then we'll see what we can capture. Alright, so as brutal as this might sound, I've just spotted a spider who's caught a fly, and it's actually eaten the fly, and it's probably going to be quite an interesting photo. So if I get round different angles, I can try and catch the spider. I don't want to go too close because effectively it's having its dinner. Give the wee spider some time to have its breakfast. So what I'm noticing as well is when I'm taking shots, I'm feeling I need to rush. But actually, because I've been here for about 5-10 minutes, the actual insects don't really bother. So what I'll do is I'll keep looking in this area for a wee drop more, and then I'll work my way around, because there's quite a lot of activity here this morning. A lot of bees and wasps. Well, look like bees, not wasps. Some flies. I'll check out if I've been successful with that spider shot, or the 2 shots, because I had 2 different views, and I'll share those images with you now. Alright, so I've come round to the other side, and there's quite a few things you start to notice. A lot of the times you've got a lot more time than you think. I was looking for that fly, but it's away. And then the other thing I'm noticing when I'm taking these shots as well is you've got more time than you think, and the flies, when you think you've got a fly or a bee, another insect will fly on the same flower and it will fly away, so you need to be quick. But a lot of the shots I've tried to capture so far, as I've been taking the shots, the insects turn round, so you get in the back. So what I really want is the front, and I'm trying to take my time so I can get shots at the front of the insect so that we can see its head and make it a wee bit more interesting. So I'm just looking at those yellow flowers over there, and I'm just trying to see, there's a lot of insects going in and out a couple, so what I might do is go over there. But first of all, I'll finish off the images that I'm taking around these green leaves at the moment, and I'll share those images with you now. Alright, so there's flowers here that I don't know what they are, but my daughter-in-law Jane shared with me the iPhone now has a built-in plant identifier. So if I take the photo of the plant, and then when I take the photo of the plant, I select the image. When I select the image, there's a little eye at the centre bottom of the phone. Then what you do is you press look up plant, and when you look up plant, it tells me that, well, this isn't a sunflower, but it's a Jerusalem artichoke. So these yellow flowers that I've been photographing are Jerusalem artichokes, and this is a really handy feature and it's absolutely brilliant. So thanks again to Jane for sharing this with me. Alright, so I'm just taking my time, quite tricky handheld, because you're never quite sure what's in focus and what's not in focus. And oh, there's the rain starting. I was going to say it's quite muggy this morning, but there it's raining. Right, there's a big brown bee. Let me see if I can catch that before the rain destroys everything for me. Let's see if I can catch him quick. Or her. Right, that looked quite nice. It's just great. What I'm trying to also do is catch insects inside the flowers. So a lot of the flowers are cusped, and it's trying to see, because I'm handheld, I just keep catching. As I see one, I go to take the shot and then it flies away. Because there's usually quite 2 or 3 on the same flower, so if you're quick. Another thing is, I'm not quite sure how accurate my focus is. I put it on autofocus, and I'm hoping, there's another one in there. I hope this rain goes off, because I'm really enjoying this morning actually. It's really, really different, and I know a lot of people won't like seeing insects, so what I'm also doing is I'm just looking at some of the flowers and I'm taking shots of the flower. There's a big bumble. Let's see if we can catch it. And the other really thing that's really hard is, what I've noticed is trying to catch them in flight. Oh, so difficult. Right, there's 2 or 3. I wonder if they're taking shelter for the rain. I'm getting head-on shots here. Some of the insects that are in the flowers. I'm having a wee peek inside that one. Right, I think the rain's eased a little bit. Alright, so what I'll do is, if any of these shots turn out, I'll share the images around these flowers with you now. Alright, so as I walk round the other side, I'm just keeping my eye open for some insects around this area. Oh, there's a wee, so what I'm looking for is kind of really interesting compositions where I can try and catch the insect between leaf or in different positions, different views, and it's actually, sometimes it's really good, but if I'm being honest, sometimes when you take a shot you're not quite sure is it the head or the back, just because they're a wee bit of distance away and I'm having to stretch in, but I'm still keeping my 200th speed shutter speed because I need that for my flash, and I'm hoping that with a 200th second shutter speed I can freeze the insects quick enough that I can get some detail. But like everything else, I'm not using a tripod, so I'm handheld, and it's not guaranteed because you've got the shake that I might cause, and there's a wee breeze, and the breeze is moving the flowers as well, and as you're about to take your shot, the breeze catches your flower, and then before you know it, you've lost the insect. So I'll keep scouting this area. I'll look for different insects and different compositions, and I'll share the images that I capture here with you now. Alright, so I'm just having a wee nosy around these clusters. Oh wow, look at this. Now there's a bug I've never seen before. Please tell me that came out. Oh wow, I need to get a shot of the back. Right, we've got a bug here that's green. I've never seen that before. It's green and it's got a red circle on its back. I'm just going to take one more. As you can tell, I'm kind of besotted by it, only because I've no idea what it is, and I just want to make sure I get some nice images so I can do it justice. Right, I'll keep looking around this area, and whatever I get, I'll share those images with you now. So there's a couple of nice wee purple flowers here. So what I can try and do is look at how these come out. That's quite nice actually. And then I'll get a couple of head on or face on shots and see, oh there's a nice couple over there. Now the other thing I'm also learning as I'm going along, because it's been quite a while since I've done this, is that when I'm trying to photograph, well there's a big huge spider in front of me. So when I'm photographing subjects, the plant heads or an insect, I'm trying to make sure that the background's dark. So I'm looking for an area within the hedge where it's really dark, and then I'm trying to position where I take the photo, because that could make quite a better composition and give me a kind of dark background. Right, I'm going to take a photo of this spider, and there you go. I've got a dark area. Wow, that's quite an impressive wee spider there. Right, I've got the web. There's a wee fellow. No idea what he is, but he's orange, and he looks pretty impressive to be fair. Hopefully not his head or her head. I'm going to see if I can go lower down and see if I can get a different angle so that I can get the spider in a better composition. So to save you all that hassle, let me scout this area with the flowers and any other insects and this little spider on the cobweb, and I'll share these images with you now. Right, so I spotted a little orange bug. Oh, there he is. I couldn't find it there. Right, so there's the bug. It's an absolute wee cracker. I actually don't know what it is, but hopefully through these images, if you know, so hopefully through the images, if you know what this green bug is, and if you know what this orange bug is, would you mind dropping a wee comment in the comment section just so I know, because I haven't got a clue what they are. But they're really, really pretty, and the colours are fantastic, and it's just something I've never seen in the garden before. Right, I'm going to keep working my way around. I'll go to the far edge of the hedge, and whatever I take, I'll share those images with you now. Right, so I'm just keeping walking. There was a butterfly landed in front of me. I managed to take a shot, but its wings were closed, so hopefully that turns out. But that, to be fair, that was the only shot. I'm just walking around looking at the plant just now, just in the hope that I can catch something. There's a whole bunch of wee flowers up here at the end of the garden, so we'll catch up there. Right, so these flowers have actually got bees. Let's see. I heard a bee buzzing there. Oh wow. If I can get the bee in the right place as I follow them around, just waiting on one settling. Let me see if I can catch them. The sun's this side, so I might have done an overexposed shot. I'm just going to stay still just to give the bee some chance to come out. Look, there's some small bugs there. Some nice shots actually, because of the reflections of the other flowers with their shadows. So those wee flowers have turned out quite nice. Right, so the bees have disappeared. I'll just keep my eye out. Oh, there's a bug. I think it's a fly on a white flower. Right. So what I'll do is I'm just going to wait in this area for a wee bit longer, and in the hope that the bees come back. And if I can get a couple of shots, I'll share those images with you now. Alright, so I've just done a wee wander around the edge of the garden, and I've managed to get some flies and some nice shapesy leaves and colours. Hopefully they'll turn out. Right, I'm going to end the video here, so hopefully we can get one or two images this morning that turn out and could be really detailed. I don't know, I'm handheld, I'm using the flash. Everything's moving in front of me, so hopefully we've got one or two at least that I'm happy with. Anyway, I'll end the video here. Thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please do, because you know it's free. And if you press the bell notification, that will let you know the next time I post a video. So thanks very much for watching, and here's to the next video.